Hey, how you guys doing? I hope you've been fine. Okay, so here's the thing. So far, we have covered basic things in programming. We have covered variables, types of variables, we've covered method, types of methods, return types for methods. We have covered for loops, we have covered while loops, we have gone through examples of for loops, we have covered arrays. So, if you have been practicing all of these things, or if you have understood them and have a good grasp of these things, it means that we are ready to move on to some more advanced and complicated concepts, mainly object-oriented programming. So the thing about this, it's called OOP in short. Once we start doing this, it means I'm going to have to take a break away from C++ because to best explain the concepts of OOP, I am going to use Unity. Now don't worry if your system can't handle Unity. The thing is, these concepts are applied everywhere. But since I've been using the Unity game engine for almost 2 years now, I can best explain OOP using that. And I don't want to mislead you guys, teaching something that I don't know or don't quite understand myself. So I do not want to do that, which is why we're going to be using, at least I will be using Unity to demonstrate these concepts for you. But now here's the thing. In Unity, we use C#. But this is not your traditional C#. Unity's version of C# is called Unity's Scripting API with C#. Yes, I know, it's quite a handful, but don't worry about that. The thing is, languages like C# and Java and C++ are all based on C. So C was the main point and these are based on that. That is why if you studied them or if you do study them in the future, you will notice, or you must have noticed, that the syntax is very similar. Just a few things change here and there. We will get into the difference of traditional C# and Unity's scripting API with C# in the future. But for now, what I want you to understand is, if you've been following everything that we've been doing so far, you can definitely follow what we're going to do from this point onwards, and you can also apply these concepts in many programming languages wherever OOP is used. I won't say that every programming language uses OOP, many of them do. Understand one thing, the logic remains the same, okay? The concepts remain the same, no matter what language you use, all right? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to show you how to install Unity in your system, okay? It's really simple. The only thing that you've got to do is you need to open up a browser and go to this website called unity3d.com. Okay. And you will see something like this at the time of recording. From here, you need to sign in. So click on this and click on sign in. If you don't have, or if you have never ever used Unity before, you are going to require a Unity ID, which you will have to create. Keep in mind. But you can use sign in with Google if you want. You can sign in with Google, you can sign in with Facebook, whatever. I already have a Unity ID and I have saved it here. So all I need to do is sign in. Cool. If you have successfully signed in, you will see the initials of your name here, unless sometimes you may want to upload some picture or something, but yeah. If you've successfully signed in, you will see the initials of your name here. Okay, after that, we need to click on Get Started, which will open up a new tab. Just let it load, it reloads a couple of times. Once everything is finished, see, there are paid versions and there's a free version. Okay. Now, if you want to pay, I'm not going to stop you. But if you don't want to pay, just know that the personal version is free, and you can go through this page to see exactly what is included in the paid versions and what is not included in the free version, right? Okay, let's click on get started again. And first time users, you need to click on start here. And yes, you should go through the terms of service and privacy policy, okay? And agree and download. What this will do is it's going to download Unity Hub. When you have Unity Hub downloaded, you can dock it on your sidebar, as I have done, or you may not, it's your wish. Now, Unity Hub is really wonderful, really great. It shows you all your projects that you've worked on, including the Unity versions. It does its license management for you. Really great. Okay, after installing Unity Hub, you need to sign in with the Unity ID that you created on this website. Okay, so click over here and click on sign in. I have already signed in. Then let's go to settings, license management, and we need to activate new license. Select Unity Personal. This is provided that you used in Unity Personal, and I don't use Unity in a professional capacity. And click on done. Okay. Next, let's go to installs, and we can click on add. This locate button is if you have a previously installed Unity version in your system and the hub is not able to detect it. So you can click on locate and you can select wherever it is that you've installed it. Let's click on add. I recommend, although the 2020 version is out, I would really recommend that you stick with the 2019 LTS version. LTS means long-term support, in case you didn't know. And definitely do not download this beta version. Okay, it's going to be buggy. So yes, no to the beta version. And I personally recommend don't go with Unity 2020. Stick with the 2019 LTS version. Click on next. If you have Microsoft Visual Studio installed in your system, you do not need to check this box. But if you don't have Visual Studio installed, you have to check this box, okay? Now, if you want to develop for Android, you can do that here. For iOS, you can do that here. Even tvOS, that's the Apple tvOS, and all the other platforms that Unity supports. Keep in mind, to develop for iOS and Apple tvOS, you would need an iPhone/iPad and a computer running macOS. Alright, so obviously you need Windows build support if you're doing this from a Windows computer, or Mac build support if you're doing this from a Mac computer. So go ahead, select as many as you want. You can always add in more later, but I would suggest don't add in unnecessary things. For example, if you don't have a Linux computer, you don't need Linux build support. Okay, if you don't have an iPhone/iPad and a Mac OS running machine, you don't need to select iOS or Apple tvOS. Okay, don't install unnecessary things. It just clogs up your drive. Select documentation. I don't require any language packs. So yeah, you need the documentation that is necessary. Click on next. And yes, again, I would recommend go through these terms and conditions. All right, it will do that a couple of times and then you will start installing it. Okay. Now, if you have Visual Studio installed prior to installing Unity, this is what you need to do. So you need to open up Visual Studio Installer. And once Visual Studio Installer opens up, let it load. It has some updates. You need to select, or you need to find this modify button. Yes? Once you're inside the modify button, you'll see something like this. Now scroll down and you need to check this box. Okay, let me show you this. You need to check this box. Game development with Unity. Create 3D and okay, and uncheck Unity Hub because we just installed Unity Hub from the website. So uncheck that. Okay, and that's it. Just install while downloading and you are ready to go. Congratulations. And I will see you next time when we start exploring object-oriented programming in detail. Have a good day. Now, I need to tell you guys something. If you're going out, please wear a mask. I see so many people not wearing masks. It's not healthy, it's not good. Just wear a mask, okay? Okay, thanks for watching. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you loved the video. I recently talked about colors and why they're so important in your game scenes or film or TV scenes. I made the video on IGTV over on my Instagram page, so feel free to check it out. It's a little over 1 minute, not that long. So follow me on Instagram, check out my Twitter page, follow me over there. Check out my video with my friend. We talked about games and game development over on our Explorer Club channel. So yeah, a whole bunch of things for you to check out. All right, I will see you next time. Have a good day.